Tim Kaine, you've been a city council, a mayor, civil rights lawyer, governor of the state of Virginia, and have been in office in your US Senate position for nearing 11 years. My name is Aldous Mina. I'm a former US Peace Corps volunteer whom you've met at your office on Capitol Hill when we were talking with decision makers regarding our service and sharing our overall experience in the US Peace Corps on behalf of the Peace Corps community. I would like to remind you that the modern Democratic Party emphasizes social equality and equal opportunity. Democrats support voting rights and minority rights, including LGBT rights. The party passed the Civil Rights Act of 1964 after a Democratic attempt to filibuster led by Southern Democrats, which for the first time outlawed segregation. With this said, during our meeting, you specifically stated your unwavering support to those who have served our country in the Peace Corps, which I believe and thought that you have met and will honor your promise to the Peace Corps community. Before leaving your office, I mentioned to you that I will be in touch and your office should be hearing from me in a few days. Soon after I left your office, I went back and put together the materials pertaining to my institutional racism and workplace discrimination as a civil servant employee at HUD under the Office of Indian and Public Housing. I sent that over to your office and had instructed your staff to let me know if there are any questions pertaining to my case. Weeks, months have passed, and I have not heard from your office or representative. Okay, several months later, I contacted your office and finally got an answer stating that your office had made one phone call to HUD and that you will be replying in writing regarding the conversation on that one phone call with HUD. When I received your correspondence, it stated that there were some date and timeline issues that prevented me to pursue my case further. And I specifically mentioned to your office to let me know if there are any questions pertaining to my case that I can clarify, which I never got the opportunity to clarify with your office regarding the timeline situation and due dates and overall bureaucracy that took place. Okay, and I asked for your office to basically go to the top chain of command, which was the Secretary of HUD, and basically, request for them to conduct a formal investigation of my case. That didn't happen. You guys basically allowed HUD, EEOC's office, to basically sweep everything under the rug and, just forget about, my institutional racism and workplace discrimination experience. I didn't fully understand why, as a seasoned politician and a civil rights lawyer, that you would simply, agree to a statement without verifying with me pertaining to the bureaucracy that took place in, filing a formal investigation to be conducted by HUD. Okay. It's been several years since we last spoke. It's been several years since my case had taken place, but it will never leave my memory due to the fact that I had to go through that kind of institutional racism and workplace discrimination treatment throughout the duration of my employment with HUD. I would have thought that you, being a civil rights lawyer, would stand up for my civil rights to protect, my ability to work and to protect me as a constituent of the state of Virginia that you represent. That didn't happen. So I'm back to share this message with you and to share this message with my fellow Virginians and have them understand that when you made a promise to me regarding being my advocate, being my public defender, and being my trusted representative on Capitol Hill, that you would go, all the way up to the chain of commands within HUD to advocate for my rights. With this said, I want everyone to know in Virginia, as well as in our country, how I was treated by your office as a constituent, as a Virginian, and as an American. This said, thank you for your time. Bye.